What's going on, everyone? Conservative Video Dipper here. If you got a dip, pack a lip. I have a very special announcement to make today. If you guys have read the title already, you know what it is. We did last night our first show in a long time, a very long time. Um, that I didn't know if we were going to be able to do it or not because there was a little bit of setbacks and drawbacks. We had um, a little technical difficulties. We did have some um, technical errors. And if you got a dip, pack a lip. If not, I got one here for you. That I thought were just gonna really, really set us back a little bit more. But unfortunately, it didn't. It was fine. We got it. And last night we did our first pilot episode, if you will, of Conservative News Wave with me. Now comes the editing, which is fun. Cheers, by the way. This is going to be the fun part of getting to edit this. And you're probably thinking, well, conservative, why is it fun? I'm being sarcastic, facetious, not with malicious intent, but being sarcastic and a little facetious. Because editing is a little bit of the hard part. Last night, Tim and I worked on it together. We knocked down about 4 minutes of the show. So, all in all, for having a pilot show and starting up again, I think it went very good. Now, because Tim has not done it in a long time. Tim, however, has kind of had some boo boos. He made some boo boos. And I'm going to be nice to Tim about it because I don't feel like I need to pick on poor Tim for it. But Tim did make some mistakes. He obviously, we know why. Tim was a little nervous about it. And it's obvious that Tim, being very nervous as who, you know, he is, because it's been a while. He hasn't done this for a while. I expected that out of him. So Tim kind of made some mistakes. There were times where I felt like me or Tim kind of jumped over, um, when we one or the other was talking, we kind of jump on, interrupt each other or whatever, and that's okay. That's mistakes that we are going to learn to deal with and how to not do again. But we are working on it. And I think that Tim should feel very proud of himself for being not a complete total wreck, which could have been worse. One of us or both of us could have been way worse off than what we were. Tim, I think, did a very fantastic job. He held himself together. He did what he had to do. Um, there were times where, yes, I did kind of have to try to bring Tim back into the conversation and keep him focused. Obviously, um, I'm not the one with ADD or attention deficit disorder. Yeah, that would be ADD. But it was okay because, to me, honestly, I think that this was a learning process. Um, as Tim would say, I sounded natural. Well, of course, because I do this every day. This is an everyday occurrence to me that I deal, that I do this. I'm in front of you guys. I'm giving you guys the news. I'm talking about this stuff every freaking day. So I expect nothing more than just good, me being good, or me being able to do it without fuck ups or boo boos. And that's okay because again, knowing Tim hasn't done it for a while, I think we can, me and Tim can help each other learn, hey, this is what we need to do. Or maybe next time let's try something different. And by the way, for all you that are watching, I do want to thank all of you for being part of Conservative News Wave. That y'all have checked it out. If you haven't, go check it out. It's really cool. We haven't put up the show yet because the show right now is in what's called editing process. And that's going to take a few days. That's going to take a while for us to kind of eliminate process of elimination of like dead air, being able to try to make things sound crisp, clean, really nice and good. And that's what we want. We want that nice, crisp, clean sound coming from us. And a lot of it not just has to do with that, but we do have an intro and an outro, by the way. And when you guys listen, no, Tim is not an AI, by the way. Tim is a real human being, but sometimes he kind of does sound a little AI ish. Sorry, Tim. Didn't mean to pick on you. But um, there are times where Tim kind of does drag a little. And I think it's okay, honestly. Again, Tim can learn to pick up a little bit, just go right straight into it. And it's going to take time for Tim to learn how to get back into the saddle. And yes, I'm drinking coffee. And that's normal for anyone that's doing like radio shows and stuff. Don't expect perfection out of the first time, out of the rip, because it's not going to happen. You're going to feel nervous. You're going to, your hands might start feeling a little clammy. You might feel the jitters, the sweats, the sweeps, the tweets, and even the bleeps. And that's normal for anyone to feel that way. And Tim had a few of those. I thought I had a few of those a few times in the beginning, but apparently Tim said I didn't, so that's good. So the show is back. We're gonna edit it, and then we're gonna put it up on conservativenewswave.com. Once it's up on Conservative Newswave, you guys can go check it out. You guys can listen to it again and go listen to us. Now, I don't know how many platforms we will be on this time, but we will be on platforms more than likely. We probably will get picked up somehow, some way. I have a feeling that platforms will pick us up a little bit. It may or may not be Apple. It may not be some of the others. I don't know. But I do hope that we do get picked up at some point in time. Um, If we do, that would be great if we can get picked up by different platforms, put ourselves out there. We can be heard a little bit more like what we used to on the 24, 25 platforms. If it's like maybe 10, 11 platforms in the beginning, that's fine. We can handle that. I don't see that as a problem. What I see is that 10 or 11 platforms in the beginning is just a good start for us, where we want to be, where we need to be. And obviously, we do want to be there on 10 to 11 platforms. 10 or 11 platforms would be sufficient enough for us not only to get started, but comfortable number. Um, and of course, with the editing and stuff, it's going to be a lot cleaner, a lot smoother. There's not going to be any kind of little dead air space, like I said before, and stuff. It's going to sound way better, enough that platforms would possibly want to pick us up, hopefully, because of how good it sounds. But we'll have to wait and see where that goes. But all in all, I think it went very good. Um, Not too bad. Tim did good too. He did his best. I did my best. Shenani did okay, even though she wasn't there. She was in the background. Our AI assistant, by the way, was in the background helping us, getting stuff prepped and ready for it. So we did good. All of us are ready for it. I think we're ready to come back and start doing it a little bit more now. And definitely talk about some of the stuff we talked about. Like we did talk about Fauci, we did talk about Trump, and of course, what was going on in the world. I'm not going to give away too much of what we talked about, but you'll see what we did. And my worst impression of Trump that I could ever do for the outro. That was fun. I had fun doing that. But all in all, I think it was really just, I had a great time. I really think that um, it's a blessing and a privilege to come back and be able to just really do this because it's been a long time, and it's been a long time coming for me because I've been really excited about this. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I think it was worth it to do this, to finally have this chance to sit down with Tim and just be able to talk politics and shoot the bull with the man and be able to just do what we do best, like what we do here, but a little bit more PG than here. Here, we're not PG. But I think that Tim was really excited and nervous. I could tell that there was a little intrepidation in his voice, definitely because he was worried how things would go, not only just like how we would do, but how the equipment would hold up and stuff like that. And it held up really well. Um, so we are really excited to finally get this chance to just come back. And not only that, but I think being able to do this in general for me and Tim is good because we know what we're doing and we know how to do this. And this is to us a natural thing. We're somewhat natural with it. Tim will get better as time goes on. He will learn to do things. But other than that, I think Tim honestly has, has a fantastic idea of how to run the show and how to edit and how to do things, as well as me editing some of this stuff too, which I will be doing here shortly. But all in all, I think it was great. I'm just thrilled that I get another chance of doing this finally one more time. So anyway, that is it for right now, you guys. But don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel, my YouTube channel. Don't forget to check out Conservative Video Dipper, Twitter, Rumble, and TikTok. And as always, I will see you guys really soon. Thank you for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time.